Hi there, welcome to TheSimmersNook, and this is my face. So I was planning on doing another different video where I revealed my face and I talked a little bit about how I'm planning from now on doing this video. Sometimes I will probably show my face for challenges and stuff, but I'll talk about it a little bit more on that video that will come after my renovating starter game series finishes, which I'm interrupting by now. There's only one video left, and if you're new here, if you just stumble across this video, I'm doing a renovation of base game starter houses, but keeping them starter houses and base game. And I only have one left that was gonna come instead of this video, but I think that this is kind of relevant because, you know, reviewing new packs and things like that. It's kind of what a sim-related channel does. So I'm quite excited to test out these two kits, especially the greenhouse kits, because I really love plants, and if they give us more plants, I'm always happy. I haven't seen anything except for the trailer and Little Simsy's review on it. Like the trailer that was like just boxes and then a couple of images. I've seen her review, but then after that I haven't seen anything because I wanted to check it out for myself. We're gonna go to The Sims, we're gonna test it out. At first I was just gonna show you the items, but I want to test out a little build with them. But I want to test out how these two packs work with this idea of mine. I'll tell you more about it in a second when we start building. Okay, so we're here in The Sims, we're on this small lot here in San Sequoia, which is the new world that came with Growing Together. I've already built here in the video that I've told you where I show you my face. It's a 30 by 20. It's quite cozy because it's surrounded by these trees. Well, I mean, right now they look a little bit dead, but I didn't want a very big lot for what I'm planning to do because I don't want to go overboard, and that helps me. Okay, so our problem here is that you don't have a way to filter through the kits, like just one kit, so we'll have to see all the kits here. Most of the new stuff will be here on top, as you can probably see. Let's first do the structure that I have in mind for this. So basically I want to do like a little greenhouse moment, like a very small one, something like this. And then I want a basement that's like the proper house. So I'm gonna go ahead with the basement tool because I'm thinking I might do it like surrounded by a pool. Maybe like so. And right now we have this basement, and I'm gonna make another room, which will be our entryway. So I'm gonna go with very basic roofing because basically what I want to do is like a small greenhouse. I'm just gonna check, do we have new swatches? Oh, we have a new swatch, nice. Let's test this out. Actually, the default green swatch is not my favorite. Like, it does scream greenhouse, but okay, but for the rest of the swatches, I quite like them all. Like, I could work with all. And then you have black and white, which are always basic and great. Also, I don't know if you heard, but they made some changes to base game, so if you haven't yet, update your base game, because you now can place items on top of sinks, toilets, and things like that. Is such a dream for builders. I think I'm gonna go for classic white, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I like this glass roof option better than some of these. Like, I mean, I guess it's really similar to this one, but I've used them before, and sometimes, like, they're nice, but they can be also a little bit much. I always end up going for this one or this one just to keep it really simple. Oh, look, okay. So we have our first wall here. This is basement stuff. It's actually not that bad. Oh, and we have this greenhouse wall. And you have different colors as well. Oh, I like this. I like those ones. Wood paneling. Okay, I'm not mad about this one. I kind of like this. And then we have this one for basement that I guess we should put in our basement. I don't mind it, actually. Like, it's not bad. It's very basic. It looks a lot like some of the ones we have in base game, don't they? They're all very muted, which is not terrible. Like, for example, this one that is like kind of a sage green. I guess it's supposed to be a basement wall, but I don't find them all that ugly. Okay, let's do this basic white and try it out. Oh, maybe we can use them down here. Alright, so We'll use them down here. Maybe we'll keep up with the wood theme and use the same one. Like, I forget there's these swatches here because you get the plain swatch on there. Okay, let's see if we got new floors. Oh, it's nice. So the things with floors that are for the outside most times is that they don't look too good. But this one with the moss in the middle is just really, really cute. Let me test it out. I'm testing it out inside, but it actually looks like more of an outside type of floor. Like maybe this one will be inside. They're actually really nice. I like the patterns there. It's really cute. I think I'm going to use the gray one around this. I'm thinking that if I do it for the inside, I'm going to do this other swatch though. There we go. And we didn't get anything for basements though. I'm going to use this down here. I'm actually quite happy with this flooring because I mean, you normally have all these swatches for the outside and most of them, like, I don't know, I'm not convinced with them. Some of them are nice. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I like this one, for example. Okay, so we have our greenhouse, and now we have windows. Do we have doors? Yes, we do. Okay, so we have this big double door, again with the green swatch, oh my god. Oh, the swatch has changed the style of the door. Let's see what we've got. I'm probably gonna go with white. Like, the wood one is really cute, too, but... Oh, I will use the wood one down below, like, as our house entry. It's nice that we get these things. They look very much like a greenhouse. Oh, and these ones look really like a greenhouse. So I think I'm gonna go with the white here so it matches the roof, because I'm probably gonna put white windows here. We also have the same one in like an individual door, which is quite nice as well. It's just basically one half of this, and the swatches are the same. I'm gonna put this door in the wood tone down here too. I was actually thinking about maybe this could be like you have like a greenhouse shop up here, like you sell plants and you raise plants and things like that. You do greenhouse things up there and then you leave downstairs. I don't know, I thought that would be a cute idea for a story for whoever lives in this house. Okay, now that we have more or less the structure, I will fix things later, probably some off camera too, but let's check the other new items. We get new windows that I already knew about because I saw them on the image. We get some that are opened and some that are closed. The swatch is the same, like it's exactly the same window, it's just that one is open, which is quite nice, so you can add some variation here. There's also some for different wall heights. I think I'm gonna put this in medium wall height. We don't have one for the taller one. Oh yes, and we got also a taller door. We also get the swatch with the squares. I think I'm gonna pick that one. And I'm gonna cover this with windows, because that's how it should be. Oh, we don't have the open window for the tall white height. That's frustrating. You know what? I'm gonna go back on the other wall height. I'm just gonna fill this up with windows. I'm thinking maybe in the back I'm gonna do the wood style. I kind of like it, it's really cute. They're also pretty cheap. I've just checked that they're like 15 simoleons, so that's not a lot for a window. I feel like I've been doing so many builds on a budget that now I kind of check for the price, like, is it cheap? Does it look too bad if I mix and match between these ones and these ones? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. It looks nice, doesn't it? I like this too because even for an entryway of a normal house, I sometimes look for doors that have windows that match because you can make like a bigger door just like this. I want the downstairs to have a lot of light too, so yes, you guessed it, I'm gonna cover this with windows as well. Obviously not open windows down here, so no privacy, but it's an underwater house, so it's okay. I think too, now that I'm down here, I'm gonna close one of these spaces for your bedroom. That's a huge bedroom. So, I mean, I guess wood underwater wouldn't make too much sense, but it looks really nice, at least in the house part. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna go with the kids filter on and just check on every category to see what we got that is new. So we're gonna get like a couple of couches for the basement clutter pack. There are this two, let's see. Also, we got this one and this one. This underwater house is looking way too fancy for the stuff in this basement pack. So basically there's like this round down couch. Oh look, this swatch looks new. That's nice. So we got one that looks less run down. And I think this swatch here doesn't look as run down either. And then we got this. It looks run down, but it also looks kind of comfy too. My favorite swatches ever, but for other couches that I've seen, they're not the worst. Like this black one is quite nice, the white one too. I think I'm gonna leave the white now so it matches this one. Let's go surfaces. We get quite a few. Nice. Let's check. Okay, so first of all, we got this one. It's a shame that we don't get, like, I know it's a basement kit, but it's a shame that we don't get like a non-broken one in case you wanted to use it for gameplay. Does this work? I think I'm gonna go with the one that looks a little bit less rundown, because this is actually a house. So I guess the one that looks less rundown is either this one or this one. And then we also get this coffee table. I'm gonna place it here because I think I can show you better. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen a basement to show you these things. This is actually, oh, nice! We get one that's not broken, because I was thinking this is actually a really nice coffee table. Oh, I like the sage green. I'm in a big sage green phase. You will see me do that. These three are from Greenhouse. We'll go upstairs to check those out, but now I'm gonna check this ones. So this is stacked chairs. Okay, this is kind of nice. And here, obviously, all the swatches will be broken. I don't know if I want to use this for clutter. Like, it doesn't make sense. I guess I could use this as a table, an end table of sorts. Can you place stuff here? I'll check that later. Okay, so this is pretty nice. It's just kind of like a workbench type of thing. And then we got also a shelf that looks really nice, really greenhousey like. So we get obviously a bunch of wood samples, which is nice, so you can have some variety. And we get black, white, a blue, and a green. And actually, this is a pretty nice green. Better than the window green, at least. Can you see the wood on these windows? Well, nothing matches the wood on these windows. Like, this is not the same. Why do they make a pack and they don't match the wood on one and another? It's just so frustrating. As for the shelves, we got a black one, white one, and then these ones have all a border. I'm not loving this because the wood inside is almost always the same. I haven't put any black in here, but I'm considering black for this because I like it better. Oh, and we have gardening stand, which is really nice. If you put it together with this, it kind of also looks like an end table type of thing for it, because you also have the same swatches, which is great. Well, look, these whites are different. I get excited and then I realize that it's not the same. I'm feeling a little bit bad about putting it here, because then you miss, like, look at this. We have all this detailing around here, so we have this shovel hanged in here, some gloves. It's kind of nice to have all of these things hanged around. And if I put it against the wall, then we'll miss that. I'm gonna put maybe a couple of them in here. One in this side and one in this one. So we can actually get to the two swatches. Okay, so that's what we have for now. Let's move on to the next one. Plumbing. But I'm guessing we're not gonna have anything here. Okay, in decorations we're gonna be really full. So I'm gonna skip this one for now, because I'm pretty sure that the rest of them will not have anything. I wish we had some hanging lights for the greenhouse, but no, we didn't get anything for the green. Oh, okay, we got this one. It's a very, very faint light. So let's place some here outside. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be some sort of growing plant light type of thing. We got like the typical swatches. Black, white, the same green is terrible green. Okay, let's move to basement stuff, and I'm gonna go downstairs for here because I knew we had like broken lamps and things. Let's check. Okay, so we got this lamp that is kind of similar to one we had in base game, I think. I think there's a pack or something that has a lamp that's kind of like this, but this one is broken instead. I'm guessing despite that it still gives light. Okay, yes. And this is the other one. It's not very broken. Is it like a different swatch? It looks 70s like. Okay, let's test my theory. Yes. Okay, so basically the two chairs work as an end table. Oh my. So as for the purposes of this build, I'm gonna have to use this too, and I'm sorry because your sim's gonna be like really stressed. Alright, moving on to electronics. Oh, we got an old TV! Nice! We finally get an old TV. Because apart from Eco Lifestyle, we didn't get anything that was like this. Does it work? Yes. Now we can finally recreate the Simpsons house. Because That's something that I kind of have in my bucket list. Not kidding. As of for storage, okay, yes, we got the shelves. They're okay, I guess. Okay, some of these swatches, as the other ones are like less broken than others. Okay. So I'm already picturing the sim that lives here. Like basically they love plants and they love building things in their greenhouse. And they also love like tinkering with old things. They save a lot of old furniture and, you know, repurpose it for other things. We didn't get anything else. Let's go check the decorations. I'm excited because I'm sure we got a lot of things. Let's go back to the greenhouse and check. Okay, so for the greenhouse we got these potted plants. They're so cute, they're so tiny, look at them. And they obviously come with different swatches. Oh, some of them even come without a plant. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so we get different swatches and different like non-potted and potted. Okay, we also got a bunch of potted plants, which is basically the same but with a lot more. Again, I guess we have empty, not empty, with some plants and different colors. Oh, it's so cute, it's a vine. Okay, so we got this vine. Let's see the swatches. I'm gonna turn it this way. Okay, the swatches only change the vase. It's not a big deal. I'm always up for new plants. I like it. I'm gonna make it huge. So we get this new hanging plant. This is perfect. I'm gonna put some of these outside. I think I'm gonna put them here on the sides. Let's check out the swatches. Great. I love hanging plants for decorating, and I think we don't have enough. We definitely don't have enough. Okay, and I think that's all. So for a greenhouse kit, we didn't really get many plants. I'm a little bit confused. So for the basement kit, however, we also got one new plant. We got this one over here. Oh, that's a big plant. I don't think this is gonna be one of my favorites. It's not terrible. Definitely not that bad. Let's check the swatches in here. Okay, so that basically changes the base and a little bit of the shade on the leaves. Okay, what else do we get? I'm guessing... Oh, okay. We get a couple of wall decals. Where can I put it that is a little bit more visible? Let's change the swatches. So, oh, okay, we get one that is supposed to be on the wall, then we get mold. Nice! I'm thinking, like, for the sake of using most of the things that we get, I'm gonna put a scratch. And then we get this picture, like, it's a broken picture, I can see. Oh, the frame is terrible, oh my god. Okay, we got swatches that are not broken, which is great. Okay, we got a bunch of kids running. It's kind of weird because they actually look like screenshots from the game with a sepia filter. I don't love the frame. It's a little bit big, bulky and plasticky looking. Okay, so that's what we got for here. Do we get mirrors? Yes, we get mirrors, okay. I was expecting mirrors. Okay, so we get this big, bulky wall mirror with frames and, you know, paintings down there. I don't know if I should lean in the aesthetic and put the mirror that's broken. Like, I'm choosing most of the good stuff here, but maybe for here we should put a broken mirror. Okay, and then we get the same one. I'm gonna put this one in the room for now. Okay, we also get more that's like a stain too. So basically, again, stains, scratches, and kind of like mold and humidity. I'm gonna grab the scratches again and put them here near the shelf as if it was because of moving the shelf. Green Gable. Will this fit here? Should I keep this as a decoration thing? I'm not sure it does a lot for the build. Oh, we also get an air cycled. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a window. I'm gonna put them in white so they look a little bit more aesthetic because they actually are a little bit ugly. Let's see what clutter do we have. So we got a bunch of pots here. And then we get more in here. I like them because, I mean, they're so small, which is kind of nice to put in a little corner. But then when you make them larger, they are a good size for being like 1 step larger. And actually even 2 for a greenhouse. Like, you could work with this. Oh, it's so tiny. So we're starting to plant these ones. I think I'm going to put these ones in a bigger size up here. Let's see the swatches with plants and without plants. And I didn't check this ones, but obviously we have different types of ceramic swatches. I like that this one has a little bit of variation there. Same with this one, as they are the same actually. Okay, we also have these pots. We get these pots. We also get these ones. Let's check out the different swatches. I like this one for now. This is actually really big. I think I'm gonna make it one smaller and raise it up. Let's check the swatches. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Then we have these. Okay, that's nice. Just different swatches there. Nothing else for the greenhouse kit. Let's look at the clutter for the basement kit. Okay, this kind of looks like a toy. Now, obviously we got boxes. I was expecting boxes. I'm sticking everything in here again because I don't know how I'm gonna place these things. So this stuff is kind of nice because before, if you wanted to do basements, you didn't really have that much boxes and stuff clutter. I understand that this is not very useful for normal gameplay, but as builders, sometimes you need stuff like this just to fill out space. Oh, okay, I saw this, I think, in the image. It's like an old telephone, but it has a lunchbox there. Okay. These are like the different swatches. Some of them look like newer and the other ones look older. This is getting so messy. Oh, it's records. Okay, so this is actually a box with records. This is quite nice. I'm actually thinking about putting a couple. So I saw also this in a picture. This is basically a bunch of games that look a little bit run down with, you know, the different swatches. I think I'm going to leave this one for now. I heard that people were excited about this. This is like the hard bed, I think, from the Sims one, right? I'm gonna place it here in the middle because it doesn't fit in my bedroom. This is, I think, one of the few things that I'm not gonna put here. I think I barely played the Sims one, but I heard that this was the only bed you could woohoo in on the Sims to actually make babies and stuff. So I understand that a lot of people might be excited about this. I actually feel like it's overpriced for clutter. I think just for the fun of it, I'm gonna shrink it and leave it here for now. Okay, so we didn't get any more clutter in here. So basically, this is all that we have for the 2 packs. What you see up here is what we got in the basement pack. I was honestly expecting a few more knickknacks of this, like kind of more clutter. But I mean, their packs, they often don't add that many stuff. My opinion on the basement stuff pack, like, I'm a builder. I like packs because they add clutter and they give you more possibilities. However, I understand that they're usually a little bit overpriced for what they are, and for normal gameplay you might not use them. So I understand how some people might find them useless, because I would too if I was not a builder. I spend most of my time building, so for me this makes sense, and I feel like for future challenges of the channel and things like that, these things definitely help because you kind of find more variety. Then for the greenhouse kit, I definitely prefer the greenhouse kit as personal preference because I feel like in my day-to-day gameplay I will definitely use this a lot more. I definitely add plant clutter and add like maybe a little sunroom with some plant clutter. So I like this stuff a lot better because some of these you can, even if you don't build a greenhouse, you can add in a backyard. Personally, I prefer the greenhouse kit. I was already expecting that. That's not a big mystery. I think I don't dislike anything that came with the greenhouse kit. Like, maybe this will be the more useless stuff. Also, the lights are probably the other thing that I like the less about this pack. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get more plants and more hanging plants. I know that we already have a lot, but If you get me, they're never enough. So as for walls, windows, doors, I feel like definitely the greenhouse kit is a lot more complete. It has a lot more nice things that you could use in your normal gameplay. Like, you don't even have to build greenhouses to use this. However, the basement kit is really specific, and the things that come with, they're not especially cute. Like, even for day-to-day use, I don't think that you will use many of these. So I'm gonna take a quick break for lunch, and then I'll come back to you and show you either the finished house or the time lapse. I don't know, I'll see. Hi again, welcome back. It's been a few hours since the last time we spoke. Actually took around 3 hours to do this house. I don't know, it's really tiny. I don't know why it took me that long, but I suppose it could be because, for example, at the beginning I was a little bit unsure about what to do with the landscaping. As you can see, I didn't go too crazy with it, but I did do a few things here and there, like putting these small and bigger lights around here just to make it a lot cozier. This at night looks really, really nice. As I said, I think this will be for a sim that kind of enjoys working with their hands, so I put a working table over on this side. I actually added some stairs and I made the pool a little bit bigger so we can actually swim on it. And then over here, as you can see, I've added some vines, and I also added a flower arranging table because, as I said, I'm keeping up with the idea that this is sort of like a business in the upper side and then a house on the downside. Whoever lives here can sell flower arrangements as well as plants and things like that. I basically just added some bushes, and I like to put some other bushes and flowers down here. I thought that if the business is greenhouse related, then of course we will have a lot of flowers and plants around, so that's the perfect excuse, the only one I need. I added these like ceiling windows from island living. I really wanted to add this, even though I didn't want it to be transparent down there, but I thought that it would be really fun to try this out. And I covered them a little bit with these bushes as well. Also here I just filled this up with this big plant from Jungle Adventure, I think it is, and then I added some bushes to make it look a lot more messy. I'm sorry, it started to rain when I placed this to the house, and now I have the rain around. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I know you can see some lines around here. I took a screenshot just now of this area and it looks so cute. I really like how it came out. I added some things. These baskets are from Jungle Adventure, I think, Debug. They're really cute, and I put some over here as well. Then I added on this shelf a bunch of stuff that could be kind of for selling. This is actually from testing the planters, and I left them there, so when I put it on the gallery, you can have some free seats there in the lot. I think we should go downstairs, shouldn't we? So around here, I just thought I'll show you this part first. I put a couple of lamps so you can have some lighting coming down here. I will show you all of this at night just in a second, because I think it's so cute. I ended up putting these chairs out here because I didn't like them at the house, but I thought that here they looked kind of cozy, because this sim is really plant obsessed and sells plants too, so it makes sense that they have a little bit of storage down here, like kind of storage, kind of decoration wise. First of all, when we enter the house, we have over this right side the door to the bathroom. I put over here this because I thought it was perfect for the aesthetic of this house. I hung some bags around here and put some clutter. Then over to this side, I wanted to put a skill item, and I feel that this sim will be like very handy. So I put a painting easel. Then I made a little eating area over here with this high table. I had a little bit of a hard time fitting the aesthetic. Like, I kind of want to make it retro, but I think the touches of furniture like this that looks kind of handmade work really well with this too. So I put these ones, the table is from high school years, I believe. And then these ones I think are from cottage living, if I recall correctly. I added the shelf that came with the basement stuff alongside with this, and one of these crates. I put the other one over here next to the TV. I put this over here because I felt that this fits so well with the clutter on this, and I really like that object. Then the lamp around here, the couches. I don't think this looks so out of place now with all of it together. It does look a little bit more older on this side than on the rest, but I don't think it looks too bad. I left this part really simple with this plant again. Then on here I just put this, and I put this card because I found it too and I felt that it looked nice with the aesthetic as well. And then around here I basically used Country Kitchen, and I used this counter that had like this swatches. They look older because I feel it matches perfectly. I put these plants hang. I don't like that they clip a little bit out, but I really wanted them there, and in diagonal windows it's not too easy to manage. I added some clutter over here, left this counter free so you can cook in there. And also I like these counters because the upper part has a lot of clutter and you don't have to clutter so much when I put these counters, and I kind of like it for smaller spaces. Oh, I wanted to put a rug over here. Werewolves was another pack that will probably fit a lot with this aesthetic. So moving on to the bedroom, I struggled a little bit because actually this mirror is a pain. It occupies so much space that I didn't want to know where to put it. I put it there, but it's actually not functional. It's the only thing that is not functional down here. I tested everything else. I also used this as a headboard. This bed also really fit with the aesthetic. I put up two of these pictures that I found out that they're screenshots from like the townies of the game, which is sort of fun. And over here I added some of the box clutter around, some shoes, and this tiny dresser. And then the bathroom, just really quickly because there's nothing special. I took advantage of this space and put a door over here. I wanted to put the greenhouse door, but it didn't fit, so I ended up going with this one and this shower so I could make a walk-in shower. And then it's just very basic, to be honest. Then I tested the thing. This was not raised up. It actually fits now here. It's so good to have that. And they added also spots on this shelf and new swatches, so that's nice. So I have some clutter over here. And now let's see this. at night. And look at this, it's so cozy over here, look at that. I feel like this entrance is so cozy. It's really nice. And then as you can see, there's the lights over here and the lights on the pool give out a really nice ambience around. And the same downstairs, look at this, it looks really cozy with lights. That's all for this build. I actually really like the result, especially the outside. I feel it looks so nice. I think I pulled it together, don't you think? Let me know what you think. That was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next upcoming video, which will be the finishing last video of my renovating base game starter houses. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!